All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai, Ba'ashim Al-Kakal, Bakathum. Give honor to the apostle of the great millstone, and to all I can across the globe. Preaching the word, truth, and sincerity, I'm going to say Shalom. So I die now from the great millstone campus, Chicago, with some information. Now, we already know Chicago is the freaking wild, wild west. There's a lot of lawlessness, and there's a lot of mischief going on in this place, as is all across America, which is Babylon. All right, but Illinois is known for corrupt politicians. It's known for a lack of accountability when it comes to the justice system. All right, and this is further. This article here in these laws further prove that the place is going down really, really fast, and they're going to use it's like order of chaos. All right, and they have instituted some new laws in Illinois starting in 2023. And as you can see, the article, this is from Channel 7 ABC News, which is a prominent news station here in Illinois. And it says, Illinois law eliminating cash bail has some law enforcement concerned. Now, it talks about how certain crimes in Illinois are no longer going to be, you're no longer going to be detained, but you're going to get a court date. You're going to get a court date and released back on the streets. Now, I'm not going to read this or play this for copyright claims. All right, but you can look this up and on the news feed. I didn't believe it at first. I heard it on TikTok at first, but you know, as men of the Lord, as investigative journalists, so to speak, we got to do our research, and this is true. All right, this came out Friday, August 26, 2020 or 2022. All right. Slovakia. All right, and we're gonna get to some of the crimes that you can commit without being detained. It says Illinois non-detainable offenses beginning January 1st, 2023. Aggravated battery, aggravated DUI, aggravated fleeing, arson, burglary, drug-induced homicide, intimidation, kidnapping, robbery, second-degree murder, threatening a public official. And all of these are violent offenses, man. All of these offenses are prison terms, okay? But here in the great state of Illinois, the land of Lincoln, all right, you can no longer be detained for these crimes. There's no cash bail, which means you don't have to post no bail. But instead you're going to get a court date to return back to court and to see in front of a judge. Now, this is truly going to produce anarchy. It's going to produce a more of a violent atmosphere here in Chicago. Okay? Now, mind you, this is a place whose murder rate increases damn near every year. Violence is the norm in this place. All right? And what they have done, they have created a scenario to where the criminals, the crooks, are empowered by the lack of repercussions and accountability when they commit these violent acts. Because these are violent crimes, man. Kidnapping, robbery, second-degree murder, aggravated battery. That means you could beat somebody's ass, all right, to the bloody meat, to the white meat, and get out. All right, and this is all to create um, um, uh, uh, a scenario for where they could bring in martial law and the troops, because Beetlejuice, we call her Beetlejuice, or Uncle Lori, all right, Lori Lightfoot, which is the mayor of Chicago. She has already said that she would call in the National Guard here in Chicago. You see, and when they get here, you know, game is over. So I'm going to get a couple of scriptures, and Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. Salakia. Psalm 94 and 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by law? All right. And you know this is not the place where Yahweh Shai is reigning, because there's no accountability, there's no judgment that goes forth. All right? Esau has produced a society full of irresponsible, unaccountable citizens. All right? Which in turn leads to violence. It leads to poverty. It leads to destruction. You see, when you hold people not, when you don't hold people accountable for the things that they do, they're gonna be free to do anything. All right. Now, there's already a slow response time to crimes as it is. There's a shortage of officers patrolling our streets. And these criminals, they read the newspaper, they watch the headlines, all right? And they see an opportunity to become or to further indulge in activities that persecute the poor, that bring down the moral fabric of society. When that happens, you're going to have a bunch of people, so-called innocent people, being a victim of criminal activity. All right? Now let's go into these couple of words here in the Psalm 94 and 20. The first word I want to get is frameth, right? It says toil, trouble, labor. Trouble, mischief, toil, labor. So he frameth trouble by law. So at the stroke of a pen, this man has given the green light for these gangs, these mobs, these cliques, these individuals to go out and rape, rob, murder, and not be held accountable for their actions. Now, you send your kids to the store, or you're walking to the store yourself, and a van pulls up, opens the car door, or opens the van door and snatches you in. They drive you to an undisclosed location and you're going missing. Now, when you're in a fight or you're arguing with your girl, right? And you grab her and throw her in the bedroom, right? On the bed or whatever. Well, if you move her more than 3 feet, that's considered kidnapping. You see, and I've had people, I've known of instances where people have been charged with kidnapping because they moved somebody out of the legal, so-called legal boundaries by force. Now, if you're a parent or you have been a victim of these crimes or been affected by these crimes and nothing happened to the perpetrator, you're going to feel some type of way. You're going to feel like justice hasn't been served. You're going to feel like there's no help and the law's not on your side, and you're absolutely freaking correct, man. All right? All those movies where you have seen, not even movies, all these times in real life where people have gotten off, people have gotten less time than what they deserve. You become helpless. You feel a sense of worthlessness because justice wasn't served, and that's going to increase a lot of vigilantism, if that's a word, where people are going to retaliate for the lack of justice that's been dished out according to these new laws, man. All right? So we got the word for frameth, which means trouble. Let's go into another definition. All right? The frameth mischief. Let's go look at the word mischief. Okay, hold on. Salaki, maybe I had it wrong. Right, frameth is to form, fashion to form of human activity. All right, divine activity. To frame, preordained, plan, to be formed. So they preordained, they planned this law. They actually sat around and brought this. Their thoughts led them to this outcome. Now, mind you, these are supposed to be highly educated, highly intelligent people of society who we entrust, who the people entrust to make the right decisions for its people. And this is what they came up with. They came up with a plan, a predetermined plan to be formed, all right, to create trouble. You see? The law is statute, ordinance, limit, something prescribed, due, prescribed task, prescribed portion, enactment, decree, ordinance, statute, condition. So this plan, which brings trouble, is the law. All right, I got one scripture and I'm going to get out. Let's go to Google. Hold on, I can do better than that. Salakia. Um, thought it was Obadiah. Um, let me see. Hold on. Thought it was since you have not hated violence or coveting. Let's see. I thought it was in Obadiah. Mm, hold on, let me see. I gotta get it, Salakia. Oh wow. All right. Damn, I can't find. I don't know if I'm wording it right. I really thought it was in Obadiah. All right. Well, I can't find it. I'll try one more time. Oh shoot. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, the point is that Esau um, is a violent man. So therefore, he's going to create an atmosphere where his citizens are going to be. Matter of fact, let's get that for water. I'll use that one. Um, this is Sirach 10:2. We started one and said, "A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. And no wise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited." All right. So Esau is a violent man. He likes blood. He likes chaos. He likes disorder. You see? So he's gonna create an environment to where those things are gonna thrive. All right. This is all just gonna be starting Jacob's trouble. This is gonna be the start of with second Esdras. People invading each other. You see. But that's the recipe for disaster, man. All right. So that one say, "Call halal yabashmi al shai." The honor to the apostles and the elder of the great millstone. Until next time, shalom and a baba ball.